Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Las Vegas, Nevada, where the memorial torch honoring legendary owner Al Davis has just been lit, and we are set for football at Allegiant Stadium. But tonight, we've got a preseason matchup. And off we go from Las Vegas. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And they'll be led out by a man who played his college ball in Happy Valley, their rookie quarterback from Penn State.
And how about this young man? And this is one of those times when coaches have told us, hey, everyone gets a chance to earn an opportunity, and you didn't really believe them? Well, it's true here. He's been one of the surprises of training camp, and now they're giving him his shot to be their starting quarterback.
Will McDonald gets in there to take him down. How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing a tone for this one.
And nothing doing here is this time the run maybe gets them back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Well, that's not the way you want to start. A first pass attempt and a first drop all in one.
Well, you've got plenty of time to make up for it, but obviously not the way you want to get things started. Got to shake that off and get going.
Las Vegas sending out their punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
I still remember back in 2013 when he was drafted out of West Virginia. He was coming off a back-to-back 4,000-yard seasons for the Mountaineers. Hadn't seen as much game time in recent years, but at one point, a capable starter in the NFL.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Gino now to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked by the linebacker, Brian Asamoah. And the Raiders are going to take possession as they got it at the 42-yard line.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 1.
You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and move some things up.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now after the holding call, here's 2nd and 20. Now back to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
Complete.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
It's now third down and
They'll look to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Here's the Raiders punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. Not good at all. Punted just 24 yards there. And that will come the offense as they take over. New Orleans Saints, they get ready to set up shop for their second drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
The 45-yard line.
Now Geno. Now he's going to step up and run. And Smith able to move the chains before sliding down. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Throwing is Smith. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 41.
Well, it doesn't take a whole lot of investigation to figure out why they're still sitting at 0 on the scoreboard, because their quarterback's got to wake up and start reading defense a heck of a lot better after throwing his second interception.
Now the Vegas offense heading back out there. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. We had a pretty good idea that they were going to pressure this young quarterback, and that's now 2 sacks here in the first quarter.
And yeah, this is a secret to exactly nobody, because if you're a rookie quarterback, you know you're going to see pressure. Defenses want to see how you're going to handle it, or if it forces you into making bad decisions. That's their goal.
Here's 3rd and 3.
12 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
41-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw. And he comes back with one complete. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st down, Collier. And he's got it down to the 28. They'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
They'll look to throw here. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Back to throw. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Intended for number 83.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
And this one dropped in the end zone. Looked like a touchdown, but not to be, and now it's fourth down.
And his kick is indeed good. And the Raiders jump out to a 3-0 advantage.
So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way to field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it. So they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides to be thrilled with that.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out, and he's been off target here early on. 2 drives, 2 interceptions. They'll look to snap that streak here as they start 1st and 10.
And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Throwing now is Gino. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Cortland Sutton. A gain of 9.
Here's Johnson. Fancy footwork at the 45. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Smith.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
4 yards. That's another Saints first down.
Rattler wants to throw it. Dumps it complete to Miller. So no gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
4-yard line.
Now Rattler. They set up the screen to Miller. Touchdown, Saints! Kendre Miller from 3 yards out. And the Saints have taken the lead.
And that drive we just saw that culminated in a touchdown, exactly what many offenses are looking for. Sustained ones that can impose their will on the other team.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3.
Makes the score Saints 7.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not have the balls go through goalposts.
2 yards.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
This is intercepted.
Picked up by Hassan Reddick.
And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. When I saw the pressure coming out, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
They'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10.
A first down carry now for Miller. A nice move he had, but can't break away. And he's brought down just inside the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's a 2nd down and 4. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
So they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Saints first down. A gain of 12. And the Saints first down.
To the air is Rattler. Going right back to Fant. 4 yards remain on 2nd down. Ball on the 10.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On play action, Rattler.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
Following the fumble recovery, O'Connell throwing middle, and it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Off the play fake, here's O'Connell.
And he slides and covers up at the end. This is going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a comfort.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. And O'Connell now to throw. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And that one really pushes him back. A loss of 9. And now it's 3rd and goal after the sack.
These sacks now, they're starting to pile up, Charles. And that front 7 defensively, they've had their way with this offensive line.
And I think at this stage, we have to start thinking about different play calls. We've got to start helping this quarterback out because the entire game he's been under siege. I don't care what the down and distance. They've got to get the ball out of his hands a lot quicker.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
And his kick is right there. It's good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
Raiders 6.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started, so you know the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Looking to put a drive together. They begin with a run by Miller. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. In search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. From the gun, here's Rattler. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Yeah, that's a nice job there defensively to break those receivers on third down. And as a quarterback, all you can do is just loft one toward the bench. Not too close, mind you, and live to punt the football.
So on fourth down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. And they go play action here with O'Connell. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down. Game clock at 2:01. Time for one final play before the 2-minute warning. O'Connell quick out wide and complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Back to throw, O'Connell. That one thrown across his body, and it's incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line. The New Orleans offense set to take over. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Now 2nd and 9. Here's Rattler. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down, New Orleans.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
First down, Saints.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing is Rattler. This is Fant on the short completion. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now Johnson. And he'll go down at the 28. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
Gain of a yard. That's another Saints first down.
Option handoff here to Miller. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 37-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thank you. And this one's still anybody's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand in this second half as we are about to get underway. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
Setting up the screen for Miller. And he's got this down to the 35.
A gain of 12 yards. That's another Saints first down.
Back to throw now on first down. Throwing the out route and complete. It's Fisher. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. Back to throw here. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on first and goal.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. Over the middle, that's caught by Miller. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
A gain of 13 yards. It's third down and
they'll look to throw for it with Lambert. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans.
touchdown.
Trey Palmer from 3 yards out. And the Saints take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you've taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that leads you into bigger errors.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Well, you know that 3rd down play on standby just in case, but he says no need with that carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
And this one is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
It's a gain of 5.
Now it's O'Connell. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And he backs it away. It falls down incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. This is taken around the 12. 12 yards on the return that time. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that's complete to Cooks. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Rattler from the gun, 3rd down. He's letting it fly for Cooks. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 58 yards.
A gain of 58 yards. And the Saints, 1st down.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one onto the list. When you can bite off more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Saints are able to stretch out their lead.
What an effort there. Sometimes you hold your breath a bit when you see your quarterback diving for the end zone. You don't want him to land on a shoulder roll or take a big shot. But he looks none the worse for wear here, and that winds up a touchdown.
Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Raiders 6.
A drive there of just 4 plays. And in the end, the finishing touch, an 11-yard run. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions. A truly all-around great effort against the pass today. First an interception, now getting to the quarterback for the first time in this contest. I think offensively, they just forgot to prepare for him or simply overlooked him.
Under pressure, they got him again. Hassan Reddick, his 2nd sack of the night.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's gotten back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down again. And the defense It's coming through on third down. Loss of 7 to bring up 4. Las Vegas sending out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10.
The Saints offense and Spencer Rattler getting ready for this next possession. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. He'll get this down to the 38.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. 3rd down and 9. He'll look to throw.
That is caught. And he is going to have the Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
A shotgun handoff now to Miller. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Saints. They'll be looking to expand their lead here. They've got the football as we start the 4th. They're going to look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to lose yardage here. Out is Myers for the Seahawk field goal. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. Myers' kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they've had that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonas. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. They lead big. Quite the kickoff, really, to this exhibition schedule as they start once more with a 1st and 10.
On the counter, it's Miller. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 79 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's going on.
First and goal.
Well, we're beyond the tone setting right now. This guy's been the bell cow all day, and they'll continue to rely on him to move the chains, drain the clock, and lead his team.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. One man in the backfield, that's Miller, 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
He'll get it up the middle. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown! From 4 yards out.
And the Saints have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Number 34. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
O'Connell working from the gun. Able to find the open man. It's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints.
Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game.
Pardon my vocabulary isn't that great, but to me, there's only one word that fits this front seven today, and that's dominant. 4 and 5 sacks is already rare in one game. Getting to more than 6 in one contest while winning by this many points, an absolutely astounding effort by every player involved.
Throwing on 2nd and long. O'Connell. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. And incomplete here to bring up 4th down as the rookie couldn't haul it in.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
He gets this out to Foster on the right side. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Offense.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
They'll go for it. O'Connell.
And he's going to have the connection to Foster.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now O'Connell.
Under pressure, and down he goes.
Ryan Brzee fought in and got him down.
This has turned into an absolute week to forget for this quarterback. Multiple sacks, pair that with multiple turnovers. As far as he's concerned, if he ever sees this defense again, it'll be way too soon.
Here's O'Connell. Throw right side here going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th, and we've seen him do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
They'll try and run some clock here with Miller. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
At the 34-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Rattler wants to throw it. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll only get a couple here, and that'll bring up 4th down, and they'll have time to talk things over as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down.
Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
He'll try and run for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line.
The Raider 1st down.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. 2nd down at 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
And O'Connell now to throw. This to the outside, it's Sermon. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
That's a pretty play. They'll come out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. He's got them now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely building more confidence because he certainly saw something he could exploit the defense. They made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30.
35-yard line.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.